Hey guys, Florida Shooter 92 here. My buddy Brad today, he went out, he got himself a new gun. He wanted to show it to me. He's really excited about it. Go ahead, show everybody what you got here.
We got the Walther p22. Literally the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, this really is a bad gun, guys. Not many guns I'm gonna say is a
man.
bad gun, but I do not like this thing. We'll go over it real quick. It's 15 ounces. It's a 22 long rifle.
It took me a second to realize where the release was for the mag on this one.
I know, right?
Holy shit.
It's got a 3.5-inch barrel, actually 3.4-inch barrel. It holds 10 and 1, 22. It for the size of the gun, it's I think kind of even big for a 22. It overall it's 6.3 inches long. If you're just trying to conceal a 22, I can think of a lot of guns I'd rather go with. In fact, I wouldn't want to conceal a 22. That's just my personal opinion. But I'd rather go with, if I wanted a small gun, I'd go with like a 380. I'd go like the LCP before this, or maybe the Glock 42 or something like that. It does have an accessory rail, flashlight, laser, all that. It's got an external safety back here. I'm going to go over that here in just a second. It just comes with one mag. It's a double action, single action. The single action is a 4-pound trigger pull, while the double action is actually an 11-pound trigger pull on this. So just the single action, really nice trigger pull. Oh, it won't fire.
That's another gripe
Without
about
the mag.
gun.
Yep. Yeah, without the mag, it has a safety to where it won't fire. I don't like that. All right. But yeah, single action, really easy trigger pull, but that double action is a long trigger pull. That's the reset. Almost all the way out is the reset. Sights really aren't that great. In fact, this gun, this is a friend of mine's. This isn't really Brad's.
I would never buy that kind of gun.
The front sight actually fell off of this gun. All right. Another thing that fell out was, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but right here by the safety, there's a little pinhole and there's a rod that goes in there, and that fell out as well. And I guess the Walthers are notorious for that. And this is, I'm kind of upset to give a negative review about a Walther because I usually like Walthers. Walthers are pretty good guns. I did one about the 45, and I had nothing bad to say about that gun, honestly. Now, it does have adjustable sights. You can't adjust these. The breakdown for this thing is ridiculous. I would show you, but I just don't feel like going through it. You decock it, you pull down the breakdown lever, you let it go, and then you guys can watch many videos of that. I might make a video of it just to show you guys how it works, but yeah, I'm not doing that in this video. One cool thing I do gotta say though is these do come with a pre-threaded barrel, so you just take the tip of this off. You can put a suppressor on it if you really want to. Yeah, this gun will not fire with the magazine not in it. Will not fire. I don't like that. I want that gun. If I have a round in the chamber and I go to pull the trigger, whether the magazine is in it or not, I want it to fire. Yeah, they came out in 2002. A lot of people like them. Not me. Nobody I have shown this gun to, nobody that has shot this gun, even my friend who bought this gun, does not like this gun.
I mean, I'm gonna go through real quick what I personally don't like about the gun, and that starts with the mag release right here on the trigger. You just drop it, and that's. It's not even that I don't like it because it's still convenient. It's once you know it's there, it's whatever.
It's just different.
Well, my biggest thing with guns is I like a universal feel. Everybody knows, you usually have a mag release on one side of the trigger well, or not the trigger well, the handle, and you pick up a p22 for the first time, you don't see that. Another thing I don't like about it, which some people do, is the safety. I don't like this. First off, I feel like the safety should just be relatively close to the trigger well for, fast, just to be able to access it easier, but, you're in I mean, you could flip it with your thumb, technically, but I'm just, like I said, not a fan of where the safety is located.
And a lot of people don't even like safeties on their guns either, especially like if it's for a concealed reason. I don't see any other reason for this 22 than other than just to have a concealed carry that's a 22. It's not a big gun. You're not going to be trying to shoot very far with it. It's a 22, so you're not going to be using it as a sidearm while you're out hunting or something, unless you're hunting maybe squirrels and rabbits, but I doubt they're going to come running at you, you know, in a
I do
vicious
like
manner.
I do like the size of the gun though. That is one thing I will say. I mean, it's 22. It's really small. You know, and the way fits the size of the gun.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Honestly.
it's 15 ounces. And it's not a very big gun. It doesn't need to be with a 22. Believe it or not, it does. You know, it's surprisingly very loud. Anybody who shot a 22 pistol, that you will know that 22 pistols are considerably loud compared to the rifles, but that's just because of the shorter barrel. And it doesn't really have much of a kick, but it does have more of a kick than a 22 really should. I've shot a lot of 22s. I have a revolver 22 I'm going to be making a video on. It's an RG, and it has absolutely no kick. It's a little snub nose, has no kick at all, but this thing actually does. One thing that I think is kind of cool about this magazine, though, is it has a little spring to where it makes loading the magazine easier. That's probably the only thing I really like about the gun, is the fact it makes loading the magazine easy.
But again, with the gun review, I'll let you know right now. You shoot it, it works, you save your life. So honestly, even though in my opinion, with most guns, it's definitely not the best option out there for you. But if you do want to conceal something that's light, something that's small, and something that will get the job done at the end of the day, I will give it that. Memento is it fires.
I mean, they're like $300 brand new, give or take where you go. You can find them $250 to $350. I guess that's not really a bad price, especially for the Walther name. But with that kind of price, I'd rather go with like a 380 Bodyguard or something like that, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, or the LCP2, something along those lines for 380. But that's just my personal opinion. If you don't feel comfortable carrying a 380, if you'd rather carry a 22, then go for it. That's all on you. But yeah, this is the Walther P22. I'm not going to say it's a good gun. I agree with Brad. When you rack one in the chamber and you have the magazine in it, and you pull the trigger, it will fire.
Make sure you have the magazine.
Make
in,
sure
not
you have
just
the
one
magazine in.
the
That's
chamber.
right.
Yeah.
You know, it will fire. It's definitely better than a sharp stick. But that's about all I'm gonna give it. I wouldn't suggest go out and buy the gun. I know a lot of people would. There's plenty of people out there who love the gun, but
A lot of people like where the mag release is. A lot of people like where the safety is. Just personal opinion, I'm not one of those guys.
I agree. It's not a bad looking gun. It's kind of got a lot to snag up though, unless if you're carrying it in your, you know, just if you're carrying it in your waistband, not in a holster. You got the safeties, the slide release. That's a little bit bulky for this gun too. So it's kind of got a lot to hang up on. Not very. The ergonomics of it is just not that great. The handle, actually, I do like the handle, I like the grip, I like the feel, but that's really it. You know, there's not much more to the gun. It's a 22. Can't expect a whole lot with it. Not many people are going to do a whole lot with it outside of concealing it. And like I said, if you're going to conceal it, I would go with something different.
I don't know. I already told you guys all the gripes I had about the gun.
All right, guys, that's the Walther P22. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. If you think that I'm wrong, if you think this is a great gun, let me know. And
yeah, let us know why we're wrong and have
Absolutely.
the opinion we have.
Absolutely.
Please do.
All
We'd
right.
love to see the comments.
So until next time, we will see you later.